Kyle Richards is making some changes to her house after Mauricio Umansky moved out, and her estranged husband is weighing in on the updates. During Season 14, Episode 3 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Mauricio visited Kyle at their previously shared Encino home, where she showed off the updates she'd made to the space. "Oh my God, you painted the bathroom," Mauricio said. "I love the gray wall color. I think it looks great." Next, Kyle showed the real estate pro a couple of wallpaper samples to gauge his thoughts. Again, he loved her choices. But that wasn't all Kyle did to the home. "I may or may not have put some of my things in your closet because I needed some space, and I was like, it's just sitting there," Kyle told Mauricio, to which he responded, "Oh my God." Kyle went on to explain that someone, presumably a longtime employee of the family, had an emotional reaction to the closet update. "Marta came in, and when she saw what I was doing, she started crying," Kyle said. "And when she started crying, I started crying." Although Mauricio seemed moved by the story, Kyle shared in an episode interview that he's generally pleased with the home updates she's been making since he moved out. "He seems really happy. He comes over and I show him something, and he says, 'I love the changes you're making in the house,'" she shared. Kyle Richards reacts to Mauricio Umansky moving to a condo. In the same confessional, Kyle shared that Mauricio has told her his new condo is so awesome and he thinks she would love it. One big change for Mauricio is not having any of the family's dogs living with him. However, when Kyle asked if he might be interested in taking one of their pups to his place, he responded with a smile, "I have no interest in taking Romeo." After checking out Kyle's home changes, the estranged couple sat down to discuss Mauricio's condo a bit more. "You literally have no responsibilities over there," Kyle quipped. In another confessional, Kyle said that Mauricio had made the decision to sign a 6-month lease on the condo. "I think for Mal, saying to give it 6 months made it easy to transition from living here to going to a new place, and it also gives us the time to assess where we're at," she explained. "You live your life, I'll live my life, and maybe we'll reconvene in 6 months or so and see what happens. I don't know." Still, his decision to buy furniture instead of getting the place staged made the whole thing feel a bit more permanent. "Then I thought, oh, this does not seem very temporary," added Kyle. During the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show, Kyle shared a bit more about Mauricio's new living space. "Because he's in real estate, you can have places staged. I assumed he'd have it staged, or he'd find someplace that already had furniture. He said, 'I need to do this, and I'm going to move out for 6 months, and we'll figure it out.' So it was a take it from there type of thing," she said in the video above. "And then all of a sudden he was buying stuff, another bed, and another this, so I was like, this feels like you went into that thinking this was permanent." Has Kyle Richards been to Mauricio Umansky's condo? No, Kyle shared on the after show that she has yet to visit the condo. As of today, Mauricio's living in the same place that he mentioned on the show. "He's invited me a number of times, actually. It just hasn't worked out yet," she explained. "Not for any particular reason. I've been out of town with certain things or I had plans." While Mauricio invited Kyle and their family to come over for the Jewish high holidays in October, she chose to have the celebration at her house because she has more space. After Kyle noted that Mauricio's family came over to celebrate the holidays, Erica Jane asked her how she gets on with her former in-laws. "In those moments, we're just family," she said. What's happening to Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky's other houses? Finally, a producer asked Kyle what the future holds for her and Mao's other houses, such as their beloved Aspen abode. As of now, they're just sharing the space. When Kyle recently wanted to come to town with her girlfriends, he said he'd get a hotel for the duration of their trip.